Okay. Hello, everyone. Um, so first of all, I just want to say, as you can tell by my follower account, I do not get paid by TikTok yet, but I would love to get to a point where I do because I don't want to have to give money to Elon's ass on Twitter to be able to have subscribers on Twitter. So I would like to make money from social media some way, and I'm hoping I would be able to do it on TikTok. So, because I do not make money from TikTok yet, if you enjoy my content, please, um, if you have a few dollars to spare, even if it's just like $5, please donate to my Cash App. I have my Cash App in my bio because I really enjoy making this content and I want to try to make as much of it as I can and connect with as many people as I can on here. So if you enjoy the content, hit up the Cash App, please and thank you. So, all right. So I watched the first episode of Sunny on Apple TV Plus. Um, I watched this because I saw another TikTok creator who did, their TikTok video ended up on appletv.com. I'm sure they have, an influencer deal with Apple TV. And they were talking about Sunny. And so I had seen, the advertisements for Sunny, but I was like, I don't know. But I watched that creator's video and I was like, you know what? Let me give the show a try. And also, I want to tell you, Apple TV Plus. Yeah, hello. I would love an influencer deal with y'all. I represent a different demographic: black women, plus size women, women with glasses. Whatever you want to call it. So, Apple TV, if you ever see this, give your girl a deal. So, um, I just watched the first episode, and the show is a bit, I don't know if quirky is the word, but what I will say is Rashida Jones's character, I believe her name is Susie. I'm pretty sure her name is Susie. She is really sardonic, and so the way that she plays the character is like almost like it's a bit like where the comedy bits are is kind of weird. And I'm going to be very honest, no shade to Rashida. I kind of feel like there could have been someone else who would be better for this role, who could have hit the comedy beats more sharply. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. This is my opinion of the show. Like, I would love to see Kerry Washington in this role, maybe an Aubrey Plaza. Like, I don't know. Like, I do not feel like this is the right part for Rashida Jones. I'm sorry, I don't. But anyway, you know how you watch a new show and you're watching it and you're just kind of like, I don't, I don't know that I like this, but something is keeping me engaged, so I'm not going to turn it off. That's how I felt about the first episode of this show. So basically, the premise is it's this woman living in Japan. Her husband and her son get on a flight and they disappear. And you're assuming that they died in on because the plane crashed. So you're assuming that they died, but they're still looking for survivors, so you don't know that they're dead. And based on what this creator said in her video, I'm thinking that they may not be dead. I don't know. So her husband worked at this. The show is set slightly in the future. Her husband worked at this like tech company where they build these robots like you see pictured here, and they call them home bots. And so she hates robots, which agree with you, girly, hates robots, but her husband customized one of these robots for her. And so I don't know if it was like, okay, in case something happens to me, give her this robot so that she won't be alone. I don't know what. So she gets the robot. She hates it. She keeps putting it into sleep mode. And like she'll put the robot in a closet and then all of a sudden the robot will be like just in the living room. See, to me, it's giving a little bit of a horror element, and I think that's what's keeping me interested and intrigued because I saw iRobot and I'll never forget it. Like I don't want a robot in my home. I don't know if we're ever going to get to that point as a society where everybody has robots in their home, but I'm going to be that curmudgeonly person that doesn't want a robot in their home because no. So, especially if I put you in a fucking closet, then all of a sudden I wake up, you're bringing me breakfast. Then she tried to get rid of the robot. She tried to, throw her, like she was gonna throw her like in the river or something, but you couldn't lift her. She was too heavy. So she just left her like on this bridge. And then the next day the robot is back in the house. No. Mm-mm. No. But the robot, has certain mannerisms that her husband used to do. And so she decides just let the robot stay in her home. And what's interesting is, the show is set in Japan. And so, there's a lot of, even in the very first episode, you learn about a Japanese, I think she called it a tear ceremony, I want to say that she called it. So you learn about like Japanese traditions. There's a lot of Japanese spoken on the show. So I think that that's really cool. So I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. It's not giving Presumed Innocent, but I have enjoyed it. I believe there's 6 episodes out right now. They're about, like 36 minutes or so. I'm going to watch, the rest of the episodes. I don't know if I'll make a video every episode. Maybe I will. But I definitely will make more videos. But yeah, it's giving a little horror. The robot is kind of scary. Where's your husband? Where's your son? I enjoy those, like, where is this person? Like, where's your husband? Where's your son? I enjoy stuff like that. So it has elements of things that I enjoy, even though I don't necessarily love Rashida Jones in this role. So I'm going to continue to watch it. If y'all have watched it, let me know what you think. Keep in mind, I've only watched the first episode, so no spoilers. Oh, and then she goes to this bar, and the bartender is new, and the bartender is talking to her about how she is a homebot, and she like fucks her homebot, and she's talking about how like she is a dealer where you basically can jailbreak your robot and get it to do things it's not originally meant to do. And she's like, oh, I only do the sex stuff. And what I think is funny about that is I said like last year, maybe 2 years ago, I said that I believe in the future, it's 2024. So let's say by 2034, when maybe all of us will have robots, who knows? I was like, oh, people are definitely gonna fuck robots. Because think about it. If you are fucking a robot, you don't have to worry about STDs. Think. But I don't mean robots that look like this. I mean like the androids that look exactly like human beings on Westworld. Those kind of robots, not this kind. So the fact that bartender was fucking someone that looks like this is kind of insane to me. But yeah, so let me know what y'all think, okay? 1 episode down. I'm going to keep watching. We'll see if I have more to discuss. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit up the Cash App if you enjoy the content. Bye. Peace.